Doc here with the Humboldt X YouTube channel. We're in the middle of king tides here in Humboldt, so I thought I'd come out to College Cove and check the condition. So stay tuned, hang with me. Let's get to it. Well, it's a little chilly this morning, but I've got to head into town. But currently right now we're dealing with king tides at the moment. It's just that time of year, you know, so I figured what I'll do is I've got to go up north anyway, so maybe drop by College Cove and see what it's looking like. Looks like it's up here. I already see the water up over here where the Elk River comes out, and we'll get a couple days, you know, dealing with the king tides. Yeah, you can kind of see it coming up right here at the bridge. It's already overflowing the bank. Yeah, it'll we'll deal with this for a couple of days, and there's a lot of low-lying areas around Humboldt that'll get flooded out, including over in King Salmon. But I don't know. College Cove is, you usually can get right down on the beach, but when it's king tide time, you can't so much. And see out on the bay, it's such a beautiful day out there. You really see the water coming up on the Elk River. So all right, well, ocean seems to be calm anyway, so we'll see when we get out there, I guess. After I hit town, we'll head up north and see what's what. Over the Eureka Slough. Wow. Yeah, well, it's definitely up over the banks. I think it's peak right now. High tide. Wow. Well, I'm on the safety corridor. The north end of the corridor up here, there's a spot where you can really tell how high the tide is anytime you drive through here. And when I worked at HSU, I'd always spot it and see kind of what the status of the tide was, and I'm gonna guess it's over the banks, but let's drive up there and see. It's definitely high, there's no doubt. Yeah, so I'm just north of the Bayside cutoff, and over here on the right, yeah, it's over the banks. It's a good spot to see where the tide's looking like. This whole area in here, a couple geese in there, ducks, some mallards. Boy, it's really overflowed, but it's a good spot to see what the tide's looking like when you're driving through here. And obviously it's king tide. Like right now, it's high tide, so you can really see it coming over the banks. So, all right, I'm gonna get up to Trinidad here and walk College Cove. This is Stagecoach. You can access College Cove from here, and you can also get it from over in Trinidad as well, but get into the parking lot here and see what it's looking like. Here's the trailhead right there. You can also hike the Elkhead from over there as well too. So all right, I'm gonna park and grab some stuff and take a walk here. All right, let's go take a walk here. Stagecoach runs right behind here, runs right along the line, right parallel with Patrick's Point Drive. And when my family and I first moved to Humboldt, we lived right over here on Patrick's Point, and we'd come out to College Cove all the time because it was right behind our house. So special spot. We love it here. It's one of my favorite beaches, and College Cove's a protected cove. And I'm gonna walk over to the overhang real quick and get a bird's eye view and see if I'm able to hike down to the bottom and see how high the king tide is at the moment. We should be on the back end of it. I don't know, but we're about to go find out here. Well, you get to see they've done a lot of maintenance on the trail here. Here's the pathway. Man, what a beautiful day. Wow. See Atoll out there? Well, the surf's not too big, but it's there's an overhang up here. You can get a sort of a bird's eye view down at the cove, and I'm gonna go see what it's looking like. So like the Elkhead right there. It's a pretty easy trail, but when you get out there, it's a little dangerous. Let's get around and see what it's looking like here. Man, well, couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day, that's for sure. Wow, yeah, it's way up. I don't know if you can see it through the brush there, but yeah, there's some beach in there. I might be able to get down there and get on the beach. I don't know. Take a look over here. My sons and I used to come out, plane going by. We used to come out to this perch all the time and watch the Atoll blowholds. Not big surf at the moment, but wow. Beautiful, man. I think we're on the peak tide's already gone past us, and the today was just under 8 feet king tide. And I've been out here before where you couldn't even get out on the beach, but it looks like maybe. So I love Trinidad and College Cove. It's a protected cove, you know. Okay, well, let's I'm gonna walk down and see what it's looking like down on the bottom here. All right, man, we've really done a lot of work here. I appreciate stairs. When we lived back behind here, these stairs weren't here, so this is fairly recent, so we appreciate the park service. Certainly makes it more accessible here. Man, well, see Flatiron Rock out there. Looks like might be able to get down here on the beach and Maybe get over to the rocks, I don't know. But I'm seeing sand, so that's a good thing. Surf's not too big, which is helpful. Well, it's pretty high here. It's not as high as I've seen it in the past, but it's supposed to be even higher tomorrow. I don't know. Let's get down and see what we're looking at. A few folks out here enjoying the day. Man, big old timber. Well, the surf isn't big, so but it'll still get you if you're not careful. See if I can time it and get over on the rocks up there. Oop. I'm gonna have to act fast here. I don't want to get wet feet. Alright, let's make a break for it here. Man, big old timber. Look at that. Ooh. Get up here, so time it. Wow, I mean it's really high here, but you can see at peak king tide waves were coming all the way up here, and big old redwood, man, it's a massive tree. All in all, though, at least today, not as high as I've seen it in the past, but I wanted to get out on the rocks, and it's right on the back end of the king tide, so the tide's trying to work its way out here. The king tide this time of year, it happens when the earth, the sun, and the moon orbits are the closest together, and it creates a gravitational pull. So all along California's coast, especially on the north coast, and at least in Humboldt, which is where I live, obviously, we get really high tide at the top, which is the king tide, and then tonight it'll go way out, -2. So it's just interesting to come out. You do have to be careful. It's dangerous, but if there's no storms, it's such a beautiful day. When the ocean's calm like this, it's a lot safer to come out. But if it's storming and we get big surf, it could be really dangerous, man. And I've been out here where you couldn't even get out on the beach. So I want to be careful here and get up on the rocks over there without getting wet, hopefully. Okay, well, I think I can make a break for it. Get up on those rocks real quick and avoid wet feet before the breakers come back in on me. Ooh. Yeah, it's really wet here. Muddy. There you go. Made it this far without getting wet. I'm gonna go out just a little bit more. I want to push my luck here. Well, Couple waves coming in. See back there in the other end of the cove, there's another trail that goes around, and the College Cove Falls are over there as well. Let me pay attention. Let's see if I can get up on this rock. Wow, man. Get a good view of Tidal out there. It's as far as I'm going to go. Well, College Cove is beautiful, man. It's a protected cove, you know. Get pretty big surf that comes in here, and once in a while come out and see people surfing this. There seems like a lot of rocks out there. I don't know. Blowhole's not going off in Tidal either. All the trees are gone. A couple years ago it caught fire. I think it was lightning that caught Tidal on fire and burnt most of the trees, so unfortunately they're gone. But there was quite a little mini grove on the top of the island over there. See the big head behind there? That's Trinidad State Beach and all that. Beautiful, man. I think I'm gonna hang out here for just a minute because I got to get back home here, but just enjoy it for a few moments. Beautiful, man. I gotta go home, so I could stay out here all day, man. Dang it. Well, of course I gotta come back for the camera. Well, should be able to get along these rocks. Pay attention to the waves coming in. Another one. I'm gonna let it pass. Yeah, here comes another one. We've had sneaker waves all week, and I don't want to push my luck. Alright, should be good. Yeah, that's a big old timber right there. Uh-oh. Gotta look alive. Get into the safe zone here. Alright. It's humid, it's cool, but it's humid when you get down here by the beach. And man, take another look here. Okay. Let it go. Down here. Now getting wet. There's another one. I need to pay attention here. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Well, uh-oh, I better hurry up. I'll jump out and get you. Well, I gotta head home, so Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe out there. King tides are cool to watch, but you really got to be careful and be safe and pay attention to where you're at. We're going to have a couple of days of this, and they're cool to watch, but please be safe out there. So thank you so much for watching. You know, my family and I, we greatly appreciate it. And thank you to all the subscribers that subscribe to this channel and built it to where it's at now. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and go to the channel and check out our playlists. We're growing by the day, and we got a lot more content coming. So from my family to yours, celebrate others, respect yourself, because love is powerful, man. And we'll see you on the next one.